For me, strongly, I believe I have not done anything wrong.
I have not done anything wrong, and I must express myself. I must debunk all the allegations formulated to tarnish my own credibility and my image before the public domain. This is the position of the former Lagos Speaker, Obasa, who's debunked all the allegations and sensations sponsored against him by vested interests. He has maintained his position that he's not afraid. As a soldier, he is ready to confront and to face the realities, whatever that may be. Of course, he will not die as a coward. He's ready to face the music, and he has not done anything wrong under the law. Those who are scheming and orchestrating and supporting or promoting propaganda against him are just mischievous. They should learn to adhere and do what is right according to the law. He is not afraid of being removed, but the due process must be adhered as the provisions enshrined in the Lagos State Assembly or the Lagos State law. So he cannot just be thrown out. He is an elder statesman, the Jagaban of the Lagos Assembly. No one has beaten his record, of course. Credit to that. Of course, nobody can challenge him. Since 2003, he has been representing his own constituency, Agege, in the Lagos House of Assembly. And as such, no one should disparage his personality. And he has also blamed the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, that the fortunate conspiracy against him. His house was raided in GRA and that of Agege, and they assaulted his family. Unfortunately, locked up his own children out from sleeping in their homes. This is quite a very serious concern, especially when it has to do with the security operatives, the mode of operations, which it seems or perceived by the public to be intimidating. He went further to ask, what is the police doing assembly in that morning when a vote of no confidence and impeachment was observed or carried against him, even in his absence? He have argued, how could you shape somebody in his absence? These are conspiracy and will not stand. As far as Lagos State Assembly is concerned, he remained the Speaker of the House of Assembly in Lagos State. Comes rain, comes shine, whatever be the case, he is not changing his position unless he's proven otherwise, of course, by any competent court of law. The adherence to the law or the rule of law or the process, due process, is what he believes. He's not afraid of being, of course, ousted as the Speaker. He remained, of course, the lawmaker representing his own constituency, and he has the backing of his constituency, whatever be the case. He has enjoyed strong solidarity from the people of Agege, our constituency.
And it's just like a soldier. You have to reason like a soldier. When a soldier is going to war, you may come back and you may not come back. Yeah. And that's my thinking and my reasoning. Yeah. Please. I am a Democrat and I am a parliamentarian. I have been a parliamentarian over 2 decades. Yeah. And I'm the longest serving member in the Lagos State House of Assembly. Yeah. And no one, as we speak, has surpassed my history, my position, and everything. And no one has experienced as well. Yeah. So I respect my colleagues in the Lagos State House of Assembly. They are my brothers, they are my sisters, they are my colleagues. I respect them, and I will continue to do that because I spent very most important of my life in that house. Yeah. Anywhere you work for 20-something years, you cannot disregard and you cannot take for granted. Yeah. I believe in removal. There is no impeachment in the assembly. You cannot impeach Speaker. Probably there's a mistake from them. You can only remove one house, please. You can only remove the Speaker. And if you are going to remove, you must ensure you follow will remove. What else am I looking for? If I've served as a speaker for 10 years, and I've served as a member of the House of Assembly since 2003 up to date, so what is the problem? Nothing. And the former councillor as a legislator. What I'm saying, if you want to do that, do it constitutionally. Follow the due process. Okay, let me ask you. Early in the morning on that day, policemen invaded the House of Assembly, led by the Commissioner of Police. What was he doing in the House of Assembly? What was his business in the House of Assembly? My house in Agege was invaded. More than 200 policemen go and investigate. And this house was blocked. My people from Agege were detained in blackmail. Whatever they call it. This house was blocked. My children did not sleep in this house on that day because they were locked out. And my wife kept inside. Go and verify. House arrest. Go and verify. For me, I'm not afraid. What should I be afraid of? It is not title of Babamuda's house. So, for me, strongly, I believe I have not done anything wrong.
And now he's challenging whosoever may have sponsored or connived against him to tarnish his image. How could you believe that it's possible to build just a gate of National Assembly with 17 billion naira? These are mere falsified, of course, informations just intended to tarnish his image. It is not done anywhere. These are cheap propaganda and must be dismissed. Well, the Lagos State Assembly and the current speaker have said, even the Lagos State government welcomed the current speaker, and they have affirmed that there is no shift in their position. The impeachment of Obasa is in the interest of Lagos State Assembly and the Lagos State government, and no power can change that position. They have ruled against that, and that law or impeachment is sustained, of course, until further notice. What Obasa have said, never can that be allowed to happen. You can't just intimidate me. I'm too strong. Of course, I'm too, you have been a very great force, a force to reckon with as far as Lagos State is concerned, the Jagaban of National Assembly within the Lagos State Assembly, and cannot be treated with such level of disdain and insult. He deserves, of course, some respect, and he will not be shaved out in his absence. This is his argument and submission. Well, it is quite interesting as we see this development unfolding. There seems to be a theater of war about to unfold. Well, he is right if he said he has not done anything wrong. Well, it depends on the court that will adjudicate this case and determine that interpret the position of the law and the Lagos State Assembly on matters bordering on impeachment. He argued and maintained that the due process was not followed. But then, you know, everything is possible in Nigeria, and everybody could be victim, especially when there is a vested interest that must be protected at all costs. Anybody can go down regardless of your status and position. You can't be intimidated and suppressed as far as certain vested interests needed to be protected. Well, that is the case and the tone of Obasa as he grants the first public hearing or press release briefing after the impeachment saga that sent several waves of uncertainty about his position and political future. That was a very heavy blow to his political future, except he comes to defend and redeem his own public image. Well, people have been expecting this from him, but some says, well, Obasa could not do that if he dares to challenge the status quo, the powers that be that have thrust him away from of course, defying their own position and interest, well, he might get more punch from the powers that be, but he's expressing that he's not afraid. As a soldier, you either succeed or you die. It is not a matter of concern to him, and he must ensure that the right thing is being done, and injustice meted on him, according to his submission, must be addressed in the interest of justice and fairness to his own person and his own constituency, who he represents, the State Assembly.